everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here to work on Pirate Arabella. It's by Diamond Art Club. It is a round shape, 56 by 74. It does have one AB diamond and I'm in the first square. Now, today I'm working with color 3841, which is this symbol right here. And I'm gonna start off with my right hand. And I totally forgot and put the dishwasher on. And even if I would stop it, it would beep every few minutes. But this is the only time today that I'll be able to do this. So I thought what I could do, if you can hear the dishwasher, if you could hear a little bit of music in the background, like very, very, very low, I might cover it up, but if it's not that loud, I'm not gonna worry about it. But my dishes are on. I did the dishes this morning, and I'm still not done. I did the stuff that went in the dishwasher, then I needed a break. I find if I do like a lot of stuff in a row, my hand puffs out right out. So I just kind of take a break and then I go at it again and do something else. Now I want to go in my craft room today and I want to start getting pages ready for my virtual crop, which will be, I'm thinking November 27th, 28th, 29th. I didn't know if I should do it in November or December, but I'm thinking once December starts, like, it's going to be difficult to get anything done. Everything takes me twice as long to do anything. So I'm thinking making a page, instead of taking me half an hour to 45 minutes, it'll probably take me an hour and a half. And, you know, anything getting ready for Christmas. I was going to make cookies and all that stuff. I might still try, but I'm going to definitely need some help. I'm going to need some help. There's a lot of stuff I can't do. Like, I try to use my hand as much as I can. And I talked to the surgeon again yesterday. And I had an appointment yesterday. We didn't know if he was going to take this off, put another cast on, but he said my cast was in really good condition and he was afraid to take it off and that my bone would move. So he said where my cast was in really good condition, we're going to keep it on one more week, give it one more week of healing. And then next week, he'll change the cast. And then next week change the cast and hopefully everything goes okay. Nothing had moved, so that's good. And one thing that he said to me again, and this time I wasn't under any anesthetics, so I know I heard him right. He said, use your arm. And while I was talking to him, like I always do this, like it's a habit now, just because I find it helps to stop it from swelling. And at first when I was doing this, it hurt a lot. Now it doesn't hurt at all when I do this. And he had a student with him and he said, now, do you think she's gonna need physiotherapy? And the student kind of, you know, opened her eyes like, I don't know. And he was like, look at the way she's moving her hands, or her hand. Chances are she won't, because she's using your arm. So he encouraged me again to use my arm, like not to baby it, but to use it. So Now, if if I do something, even I'm cutting stuff, like the bags to open for these, I use my right hand to cut. And then once I get my page kits done for the virtual crop, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that everything is cut apart, like all my embellishments. Normally I just cut it when I do the page, but I think once I get all my page kits done, I'm going to cut my embellishments. And then it's going to save me some time the day of. And so I got to start on that today. Get those page kits done. Oh, another thing with November 27, 28, 29th, what I thought would be good is because I see him again next Wednesday. And if it ends up hurting my arm or something, and I can't do like the whole time in that weekend span, well, maybe I can trickle into the next weekend. You know what I mean? So it kind of opens it up a little bit more. And everything's taped. So, and it's going to be, instead of 12 hours in a row, it's going to be like, I'm going to say 2 hours at a time. We'll see how it goes. Like, I'm noticing, like, every day I'm able to do more stuff for longer periods of time. So I'm thinking, I wish now that I would have kept it for the 21st. But see, there was so much hanging in the air. And now there's no way, like, I'm not even close to being ready. So that's not going to happen. Another thing is in my shop, starting this Friday, I'm going to say almost everything is on sale, because the only thing that will not be on sale will be the virtual crop, because that's a brand new thing, like a brand new class. But all my older classes are going to be 50% off, and all the embellishments, so all the digital prints for scrapbooking, will be 50% off for a limited time for Black Friday. So that will be coming up this Friday. And then what else? So the appointment went really well yesterday. I was really nervous because I did not want him to have to break my arm again and reset it. Like, that's like starting at zero again, right? So I was awake like at 3:30 in the morning. And I went to my appointment, went for my x-ray and everything. The reason I was so nervous is because on Saturday, I don't think I felt pain like that even when I broke my arm. And this was almost 2 weeks later. But I went to see Mason play hockey, and the hockey rink that we were at was super, super, super cold. So I'm wondering, like, the pain set in once I got into the heat. So I'm wondering, because I can't put a jacket on. I had a blanket over my arm, but I don't think it was, doing it justice. So I'm wondering if it's from the cold, and then in the heat, there was a Wildcats game that evening, and I was like, it was literally, we were leaving the rink where he was playing hockey, and we were driving right to the game. And I was like, no, I'm in too much pain. I'm going home. I'm taking a painkiller and I'm going to sleep. Like, I was in so much pain. And then the next day, it was still painful, but more normal. And then Monday and Tuesday and yesterday, it was okay. Like, it's getting better and better. Now, if I do certain things, it hurts. Like, if I cut, then it hurts in there. But he says it's almost like at first when I was doing this, it was hurting. So I have to do it through the pain. Not lift heavy. Like, I'm not gonna lift 50 pounds, like, no, but just do normal stuff, like, you know, dishes and that kind of stuff. I mean, dishes I have to be careful because I don't want to put my hand in water. So I do a lot of the cleaning stuff with my left hand because I don't want to, one, I don't want to get my cast all gross. And two, I don't want to get wet. But that thing that I bought to put my arm in to take a shower, I cannot put my arm in there. Oh, the pain, because it's like a rubber thing and you have to squeeze your arm through it. It's still too painful. So what I just decided to do was just get over my fear of climbing into our tub. My son was like, why don't you put a mat at the bottom so it's not slippery? I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So he put the mat in the tub for me, him and Taylor. And so now I can have a bath. I still have to have someone wash my hair, but that's okay. My daughter Caitlin's washed my hair, my husband, my son. It's like, the funniest was my son. He was like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, you've washed your hair before, right? What do you mean you don't know what to do? But I don't want to get water in your eyes. And I said, well, I got a towel. Don't worry about it. Water and soap in my eyes. So it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny, but we got her done. And now that I can climb into the tub, I'm not going to worry about that other thing for the shower as much. I'm not going to worry about it. I might return it because I didn't even use it. It was too painful. I think I still have the little box for it. I think I kept it. Yeah, it's right over there. Because as soon as I tried it, I was like, oof, I don't know if I can put my arm through that. I've already, done 2 weeks. And I think he's thinking another 6 weeks because he put me off for 6 weeks. 6 more weeks. So I need a drink of coffee. Oops. This morning it's actually later. Because usually I'll do the dishes after I do this. But this morning, I don't know. Some mornings you get up and it just bugs you, and it was bugging me. The dishes were bugging me this morning, so. And the dishwasher was empty. So when the dishwasher's empty, I'm like, okay. It's like one less thing you have to do. So I'm like, I'll just put the dishes in the dishwasher, and then once I'm done this, then I can wash the hand wash stuff. That should be fun with one hand. It's up to now, it's always been, I've washed like single stuff, like one thing here and there, but there's not too many things. There's only 3 or 4 items to wash, so it won't take me long, 5 minutes. And I have to wash the stove. I've already washed the counter because I wanted to put my diamond painting on it. So, since the last time I did a little bit like just on my own, just because I can't always do the real time like filming because I'm in my kitchen. I was wondering if I could somehow set myself up in my bedroom. I don't know. Sitting down on the bed, it doesn't sound comfortable to me. I like to be sitting upright. Let me know, do you do diamond painting in bed? Just thinking that at least in there it'd be quiet. If I had a spot for a little table in there, that would be awesome. I could just set up the filming all in there, but alas, I don't. I would have, but a couple years ago, I bought a reading chair. It's one of those round chairs. Oh, I love it. I don't use it enough though. I need to use it a whole lot more. Now this diamond paint with me might be split between 2 days. Like I said, today it's already like 10 o'clock. So I'm thinking noise. I'm surprised that there's not noise yet, but I thought, you know what? I'll just start and then I'll go as far as I can. And then I'll just finish tomorrow. And that'll be, I have the video for today, Thursday, so this will probably go up on Saturday. I'm trying to up my schedule. I'm trying to, even though I broke my wrist, arm, I don't know. That I still remain active. So, and if I do page kits, might not, and it's not going to be a lot of page kits. I might do, last time we did 12 pages in 12 hours. And I have to say, whew, that was a bit much. It was fun, but it was a bit much. And I think because, well, we did it, but the whole time I was saying, like, if we don't get 12, you know, that's good. That's just a goal. So I think the goal this time, I don't know, I might make 10 page kits. And another thing that I might do to sort of help myself, because, you know, well, there's challenges and everything. So that's, I have pretty much all the challenges all figured out already. And the other thing that I might do is once I do the page kits, I might actually, you know, say, okay, with this, I'm gonna kind of think ahead of time, what could how could I go with that layout? Just so that when I start putting the page together, it can be a little faster, because I'm going to be slow, right? I'm going to be slow. So if I have all my die cuts cut out and I kind of have an idea how it's going to go, then it'll be easier on me. Save me some stress. And as of now, I'm going to spread it over 3 days. So it'll be the 27th, 28th, and 29th. And if something happens and, you know, I don't get it all done, then it'll spill over into December 5th. So you'll still get the same amount of stuff. It'll just be spread out. And another thing is, that was a request if I could give the challenges a few days before. So I'm thinking the challenges will be posted probably on Monday, next Monday. So that'll give you all week to, you know, find your pictures, think, because sometimes I give challenges that makes you think. Like one of the challenges last time was to scrapbook about your favorite quote or line from a movie or a TV show, and mine was, "He's your lobster," from Friends, from Phoebe Buffay, when she was talking to Ross and Rachel. So although people that day, oh, they came up with some pretty cool ones from the TV shows and stuff. Okay, well, this color's almost done. I don't think I opened the next color, but what I might do is just stop the video to open the second one. Or maybe I can show you how I open a bag with my fast hand. It's definitely not as quick than normally, but I still feel a sense of accomplishment. I'm still getting stuff done. I might leave it on my counter when I go upstairs and work on some page kits, and then maybe this afternoon I might work on it again, because taking everything out is, it's a pain. But it's all good. One thing I did though is the light, because I have a little light that I have right here. It's like a little ring light. Super small, super cute. And the thing for my phone, this clip for my phone, I keep that right on the counter. I'm like, I can't do those every day. It's just too difficult. So they're just gonna stay there for the next little bit. It's not the end of the world. They can just stay there, because I'm filming every second day. So normally I would put it away every time, but right now it's not getting put away. Okay, so TV shows. We watched Grey's Anatomy, the season premiere of Station 19 and Grey's Anatomy. It was like a back-to-back. That was pretty good. And a lot of the shows right now are talking about, you know, like real stuff. It's a little frightening, but yesterday, the Good Doctor episode, it was like they've kind of moved on. And I'm like, I said to my husband, I'm glad they did what they did, you know, to bring awareness and all this stuff. Like, but I'm glad also that they've moved on, because I don't think I can watch that and live it. So, but Grey's Anatomy was good. What else did we watch? The Amazing Race. I love The Amazing Race. I have my favorites already. And then what else? I haven't watched anything by myself. What I did though is I bought a little DVD player, because my Mac, it doesn't have an opening for DVDs because it's a slim, and I gotta put more wax. So I bought a little CD player or DVD player that can attach to it, so that I can watch movies on my Mac. So that, because I have, you know, we have quite a bit of movies. I know I can go on Netflix and all that, but there was one I wanted to watch. I wanted to watch The Proposal with Ryan Reynolds and, oh, what's her name? Oh, she cracks me up. I just can't think of her name right now. And she's one of my favorite actresses. So I don't know why I can't think of her name, but she was in Speed and Sandra Bullock. There we go. And that movie cracks me up. And Betty White, isn't it? Love her. So I couldn't find it on Netflix. So I'm like, okay, we have the movie here, like on DVD. So I'm like, I want to watch that movie. And there's a ton of other ones. I bought the mini series North and South. I want to watch that because I remember watching that as a kid. And more teenager. Loved it. Would love to watch that again. Ooh. And so there's just some movies that I like to watch. I think I finished one book since the last time. I finished The Reborn Yesterday by Tessa Bailey. It's paranormal. It's got vampires, and reminds me a lot of like True Blood, Vampire Diaries, that kind of, you know, storytelling. So I finished that. There's a second book. I've already downloaded it. I can only read books on my Kindle right now, so for probably the next little bit. I should try maybe in a week or so to be able to hold a physical book, but just more comfortable to read on my Kindle, iPad. So I started that. I started the last book that's available for Wayward Children. I'm about 30% done on that. This Time Tomorrow, which is the second book after Reborn Yesterday by Tessa Bailey. I think I have 2 pages read. Like literally I just started and then I was like, ugh, I'm exhausted, I'm going to sleep. And then there's an audiobook I'm listening to. It's by Melina Marquetta. It's The Piper's Son. I have no idea what it's about, but I read a series by her, Finnegan of the Rock, and I absolutely loved it. It's one of my favorite of all time. So I'm like, what else did this author write? I want to read what she put down on paper. And the audiobook was available on Scribd, so I was like, oh, okay. You know, I pay for my subscription for Scribd, so basically that book is like, oof, that book is like free. See how much more swollen my thumb is compared to the beginning? That is pretty swollen. Okay, so what was the number that I just did? 3841. So I finished 3841. I think because my hand is so swollen, I'm just gonna give it a break. So I'm gonna stop here. Maybe, I don't know. I'd like to finish the ones, and it's quiet in here right now. Can I push through? Can I push through? Okay, here's one. I'll just lift my arm for a sec. Okay, and I set the scissors in my hand, and then because just that motion of cutting, whew, it's painful, but it's gotta be done. Gotta be done. Okay, so this is 125. This is one of the ABs. I don't think there's a lot there. So I think what I'll do is I'll keep my arm propped up instead of laying down. Yeah, that's helping already. And then I'll try to get this done. And then my video for Saturday will be done. Yay. Just hope that dishwasher is not too loud. It's not one of those loud ones, but I find sometimes with the mic on the camera, it either picks up that stuff like really good, or it cancels it out. So I don't know what it's gonna do. But like I said, I have a plan B. I can put the music at like 1%, so you'll just faintly hear it in the background. It'll hide out won't hide out my voice, but it'll hide out or camouflage the background noise. Oh, it's not too much there. I think that's gonna be it after that for today. I wonder if I could bring this closer so I don't have to move as much. Maybe I can be a little faster. Maybe. So this weekend again, it's like hockey. We got Mason's hockey Friday night from 5 to 6. Then we have the Wildcats from 7 to 9:30. And then we have Mason's hockey Saturday morning. I might not go Saturday morning. It's at 7:30 in the morning. I might just sleep in and work on some like pages until oh, that's upside down, or some page kits or something. I'll work on something. And then Saturday night we have a hockey game. Then Sunday morning, Mason has, like for the Wildcats on Saturday night, Sunday morning, Mason has a hockey game at 9:30. And then at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, he has an ID camp for a AAA team. So, yeah, that doesn't leave much time to do other stuff. So, there we go. So I'm going to try today. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to take a break because I've already done like 2 hours worth of stuff already this morning. So I'm going to take a break. And then I'm going to go this afternoon and try to work for 2 hours in the scrap room and see how the old hand handles that. Gotta do a load of laundry, gotta vacuum. Oops, my whole wax thing came off. Wow, like big time. See if I can pick it up again. Come on, get in there. Oh, it's feeling warm in here too, so that's probably why my hand is swollen. It's feeling mighty warm. We've had a really nice fall, like so fun to see the sunshine and temperatures, you know, kind of high for this time of year for us. So I laughed so hard the other day. The boys went to town to go to a store for something, I can't remember. Anyway, so I was dog sitting, and we have a border collie. Is it a border collie? Anyway, he's a collie of some kind. And he's got some Aussie collie too in him. And I mean, since they've had him, Josh works from home, so they almost never leave him. Anyway, every time they leave, he just cries and cries. So I had him in the bedroom with me, and I was like, "What's the matter, Diesel?" And he was like talking to me. It was so cute. And he does the howling thing when they're gone. He's so cute. He's a very personable little puppy. Like, he loves being around people. He gives them hugs. Like, when they say come up, like, he jumps up in their arms and puts one paw on either side of their shoulders and gives them a hug. So he's pretty funny. He's been a good addition to the household. We've had him, well, since March. I think he's gonna be 1 in January. Oh, not much left. And I think after this one, that's gonna be it for today. Oops. I still didn't try and see if I could do the square. Come on. Come on. If I could do the square diamonds. Or if it'd be too hard for me to align with my left hand. Doing pretty good with the rounds, so we shall see. I'll give it a try. I don't want to refill, but I don't think I'm going to have a choice. Because when it emptied a while ago, it kind of made a mess. So what do you guys use as your pen? Do you just use the pink pen that was in there? What kind of wax do you use? Do you use the wax that they give you? Because I know there's some people, they're selling different waxes and different pens. Oh, I did it again. And different pens and stuff. I'm really liking these. They're comfortable on the hand. Right now I'm using like 3 over and over again, but I have a whole bunch. I should switch them out more. But I kind of took my favorites and used them up. I like that little dot right there. Yeah, I like that little dot. I don't know. I think I have a pen that in the thing like that, it's actually like a little heart. It's like, oh, cute. There you go. Now, honestly, I really don't know what I plan on doing with all of these. Like once they're done. Do you guys put them up on your wall? Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. For me right now, it's like a pastime. There's a certain few that I'm like, yeah, that's gonna go on my wall. But the rest, it's more like, okay, this is my pastime. It's no different than like reading a book or that kind of stuff. So. I wish they looked just as good in a smaller version, because then you could put them in an album like you do like scrapbooking and just keep them in an album. But something this big, like that would be like life-size album. That doesn't work. So, don't know. If I had a room, like if we had like a rec room or something, which eventually I'm thinking downstairs we probably will finish one, we could just fill the walls with that, because then it's a rec room, right? So we'll see. Okay, I only have like maybe 10 left. I can do this. Gotta move that plastic out of the way. The only thing with those white squares that I'm using is after you get so much stuff on, they don't stick. So, I mean, I'm keeping my canvas in the box, but still, like I wouldn't want to put it away for like 6 or 7 months and not finish that, because then it probably would still get dust on it, right? But where I'm working on it pretty consistently, I'm thinking, you know, maybe, there's not on there. Maybe a couple of weeks and I'll have like one of those squares done. Or normally one of those squares would probably be 1 week. But like I said, everything's taking me double the time. I'm just happy that I'm still able to do it. So, and again, I'm just doing right to that line because I am going to end up moving this one here so it butts up against the line. Once I get all these done, I only have a few left and then those will be ready. Okay, I'm going to stop there. And next time, we'll probably finish that square. So that's it. I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.